Ukienda Revelation 19 verse 11 mpaka 21. Nataka tujue Yohana anatuambia nini. Ukisoma ile inasema the rider on a white horse. Then I saw heavenly open, and behold, a white horse. The one sitting on its call, faithful and true, and in righteousness he judge and make war. His eyes are like a flame of fire, and on his head are many diadems, and he has a name written that no one knows but himself. He is clothed in a robe dipped in blood, and the name by which he is called is the word of God. And the armies of heaven arrayed in fine linen, white and pure. And the armies of heaven, arrayed in fine linen and white and pure, were following him on white horses. From his mouth comes a sharp sword, with which to strike down the nations, and he will rule them with a rod of iron. He will tread the winepress of the fury of the wrath of God, the Almighty. And on his robe, on his thigh, he has a name written, King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Then I saw an angel standing in the sun, and with a loud voice he called to all the birds that fly directly over earth, come gather for the great supper of God, to eat the flesh of kings, and the flesh of captains, the flesh of mighty men, the flesh of horses and their riders, and the flesh of all men, both free and slaves, both small and great. And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth with their armies gathered to make war against him, who was seated on the horses and against his army. And the beast was captured, and with the false prophet, who in its presence turned the signs by which he deceived those who had received the mark of the beast, and those who worship its image. These two were thrown alive into the lake of fire that burns with sulfur, and the rest were slain by the sword that came from the mouth of him who was seated on the horses. And all the birds were judged with their flesh. Sasa huyu ni Jesus eh? Ile mambo tunaongelea ya hii mambo ni Alexia kwa tatu. Kwa sasa Jesus atakuja. Tunasikia hapo kwa farasi nyeupe na wanajeshi wake. Na hapa tumesikia hapa hapa inasema, and the name by which is called is the word of God. Hiyo ni jina yake. Ile jina anaitwa ni neno la Mungu. Sasa neno la Mungu ni nini? Si ni Biblia. Ndio maana niliwaambia saa ile hapa hii Biblia ni flesh. Hii ni mwili ya Yesu. Ndio maana umesikia hapa jina ile inaitwa, and the name by which he is called is the word of God. Sasa anaitwa Biblia. Na hapa ukienda hapa chini unaona wanaanza kupigana eh. Iko vita hapa inaendelea. Iko vita ya unaona hapa both and I saw the beast and the kings of the earth with their armies scattered to make war against him who was seated on the horse and against his army. And the beast was captured, and with it the false prophet, who in his presence turned the signs by which he deceived those who had received the mark of the beast and those who worship its image. These two were thrown alive into the lake of fire that burns with sulfur, and the rest was slain by the sword that came from the mouth of him who was seated on horses, and all the birds were touched with their flesh. Sasa huyu umesikia vita imeanza. Wanapigana sasa na huyu, hii unasikia image hapa. Mwenye alidanganya hawa wenye walipewa mark. Hao ndio worshippers wenye walipewa mark. Mark wanaweka kwa mkono ya right, hiyo ni ya beast. Alafu hii ya forehead, hiyo ni ya image. Image ni Lucifer. Hii hapa, hii ya mark hapa ni ya King of Babylon. Sasa wenye watakuja kupigana na hawa hapa ni huyu Lucifer na dragon. Huyo ni devil. Umesikia sasa watarushwa kwa moto ya sulfur. Waende wachomeke huko. Sasa tujipange, hii mambo ni ukweli. Kenye ninasema ni ukweli. Na hapa Mungu wetu ni Mungu anapenda watu. Na anatuelewa. Leo unyenyekee, uende kanisa, usome Biblia na uachane na mambo mengi. Utaendelea kuishi na hii safari. Hii mahali tuko hakuna mahali inaenda. Ni watu wanang'olewa.